Hey everybody, Cursius here. So, we're going to talk about defense tips and tricks for Transformers Earth Wars. Now, I am starting off with the level 5 headquarters because this is where I feel pretty much like learning how to play the game ends. Like by the time you get to here, because I see a lot of bases that are abandoned, no longer being played, like level 3, level 4 bases. So if you get up to level 5, obviously you like the game, you've learned how to play it, and so, so that's how that is. So, I'm going to tell you some things about how to defend your base. Now, first of all, your walls are very important. Make sure to max out your walls. My walls can currently go up to level 5, which I am working them up to level 4 right now. Like I said, I kind of rushed ahead. I rushed ahead a little bit. Not too terribly, because all my autocannons are maxed out, my laser turrets are maxed out, and my mortar is maxed out. So the only thing I need to max out now is the walls. So like I said, get your walls up to level 5 because they are going to be important, especially after you upgrade your headquarters to level 6. Now let's quickly discuss the types of turrets and what they're for. First of all, the autocannon only targets the ground bots. The bots that are on the ground, and, this targets them. It doesn't do a ton of damage. Considering the hit points of warriors, I feel like maybe it should be a little bit more. But, balancing and stuff, like I said, this is still early-ish build. Balancing and everything will probably come, post-launch. So, it's not a big deal. Anyway. So, anyways, the cannons have the longest range and the most hit points of your buildings, or your defensive buildings. As you can see, the level 5 cannon is 590. Level 3 laser turret has 490, which, the laser turret is always going to be a couple levels behind the autocannon. So, it will always be lower HP than the autocannon. Now, laser turrets target both bots are on the ground and in the air. But right now, and actually I've put a suggestion forth to the dev team, that the laser turret currently doesn't have the range to threaten bots that are in the air. The reason being is that, by the time, like if someone were to attack me from over here, they would send in their air bot to take out my mortar. And the mortar will go down rather fast. And it would either take 1 or 2 strikes. And by the time that the airbot enters in the laser turret's range, you're going to see that, the laser turret doesn't even get 1 or 2 shots off before the bot completely made its round on the mortar. So, a little bit of a balancing problem for air units. But like I said, I kind of put in the suggestion that the laser turret can have this short range for bots that are on the ground, but it needs to have it increased for bots that are in the air. So that way, like for instance, like have it increased, like I'm talking maybe double, even triple what it's where it's at right now, so that by the time an air bot, like a Starscream or something, enters probably like I would say right where this collector is right here, it would start getting fired upon by the laser turret. It would make sending airbots to take out mortars more of a dangerous aspect rather than an easy one. Now the mortar's a pretty good, pretty strong building. It's really strong. But of course, it doesn't do like super damage to warriors / tanks. But it's still, it splashes damage and it does good damage against the squishies. So the mortar, you want you want it in a good centralized position to take down, to cover your other firing arcs and take down squishy units that might fall out of place. Now this is the Outpost. Which actually, I have to upgrade this. I don't have the stuff for it. But, actually, I'll just, I'm going to use those. Anyways. So, the Outpost it's actually all it does is you assign a bot to it, and that bot will defend your base, kind of like how, you know, troops in Clash of Clans would pop out of the clan castle to defend your base. That's what this is for. You can assign a bot. Like specifically, I would probably assign like Megatron, or sometimes I assign Starscream because he's got high DPS and he hurts. But as far as it goes, I mean, that's it. So, anyways, oh, by the way, yeah, that's right. You know, when you assign a bot, when the bot is triggered, then when the outpost is triggered and the bot comes out to defend your base, the bot will use its special ability to, you know, to fight. It'll use it once, from what I've seen, just once. So like I said, in this, you kind of want this right at the front of your base. You want them to trigger this, so that, you know, your bot distracts their fighters. Oops, I accidentally clicked on swindle. But yeah, you want them to trigger that so that your bot will come out and fight and distract their warriors, or maybe even come up behind their squishier guys and take them out. But yeah. So for the level 5 headquarters, you just need your autocannons to level 5, laser turrets to level 3, mortar to level 2. Walls need to go up to level 5 before you go to level 6. And you won't see the next video until I have my walls at level 5. Trust me, like I said, when I say you need your walls, like I said before, you need your walls upgraded. Upgrade your walls. Now, the way I have my walls set up here is that so no matter which way they kind of deploy, their bots are going to have to walk around to get in. Unless, of course, they use a warrior to try to break through the walls. And if I get my walls up to level 5, that's not going to be possible. And I have my stasis mines kind of like in spots where if they went after my mortar, they would, or tried to go after the mortar in a way, they would get hit by them. So that's the other thing too, stasis mines. I forgot to mention those because they're like kind of forgettable as they just sit there. But when the enemy walks over these things, they get stunned for 3 seconds, which is, depending on who the bot is, it could be just long enough for these laser turrets to kind of wreck them a little bit. In fact, laser turrets probably need just a little bit of range increased, but they're good. They're still good, but the turrets are definitely in a bad situation range-wise. But anyways, but that's why I have both my laser turrets covering my mortar, so that way when they send an air bot in, you know, hopefully the bot will get pretty well damaged. But that's pretty much it for the defense, you know, just defense of a level 5 base. You're not always going to win every battle. You're not going to lose, and you're not going to lose them all. So, you know, just make sure to, like I said, keep your walls leveled up, max everything out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.